Welcome, y'all. My name is Takara, and I am doing something new this year. God said, forget the things in the past and look on things new. So, I have created this channel called Faith, Family, Finance. Well, let's talk 3 times Faith, Family, and Finances. Um, and you guys probably clicked on the video because you see that I said the lies, 0 results, and y'all probably like, what is this girl talking about? Well, I just wanted to come and share my opinion with credit repair, since that got to do with finances, and my journey and my experience with credit repair. um I am not no financial advisor. I'm not an attorney, so I'm just here sharing my experience with credit repair, and it's a no for me. Like, a little bit of background about me is I am a wife and a mother of 3. I have a 4-year-old, a 7-year-old, and then I have one that's going to be 14. So basically, all my life, I struggled with being in debt. I'm gonna say my adult life, being in debt or whatever. And I have tried many avenues. Like, I tried to pay someone. I was in a credit repair program for a whole year. And I know it takes time. I'm not the one like, oh, why this ain't remove off my credit in 30 days or blah blah blah. I don't do that. I know it takes time, but after a year, I should have seen some changes, but I didn't see no changes. I even tried to do send the letters for myself, do it myself. I did DIY, do it yourself. I did it too, and it still really didn't work. Um, People have to understand, depending on your credit profile, if credit repair really works. Okay, I even looked in debt consolidation. I wasn't too thrilled about that because you have to have a certain amount of debt, like over like $10,000 or something, or more than 1,000. I think more than a thousand. But they didn't. They was only looking at certain items on my credit to be removed, and then they consolidate that, and I make a monthly payment and this and that. And I'm like, yeah, nah, I need the whole thing gone, the whole credit. Like, I understand I put myself in a bad spot plenty of times, but when I realized, when I hit 40 last year, I had that aha moment. And that aha moment for me was like, man, I'm tired of going through financial struggle. I'm tired of being overwhelmed with these calls, the debt people calling all the time and creditors calling all the time. I just got tired of that. So my husband did mention bankruptcy a few years ago, and I'm like, nah, I ain't want to do bankruptcy at that time. It really was like, I frowned upon bankruptcy. I don't know why, even though I didn't really even know about bankruptcy like that. So once again, I tried to get someone to fix my credit, and it still didn't work because I still wasn't paying attention to my bank account, not budgeting. I wasn't really doing none of that. Never writing anything down with my bills, because I pretty much keep everything in my head. I know the same bills I pay every month. I know that, or whatever. So once I decided to file for bankruptcy, once I decided to file for bankruptcy, that's when it really hit me, when I had to give them my bank statements for the last 60 days. And I had to actually look at that and seeing the numbers of how much I was spending on fast food, how much I was spending on unnecessary things that I really didn't need. Um, I just basically just spending money, and it didn't matter how much overtime I did on my job, I still was in debt. Like it just did something to me. It really made me emotional. Now, like, you know what? I'm just gonna file for bankruptcy, and see where this go. So I did contact a lawyer, and they wanted $3,500. Oof. Um, once they file it, they wanted the $3,500 to do it, and I'm like, dang. I mean, if I can't even pay these people that I owe, what make you think I'm gonna have 3,500? I mean, they did offer a payment plan, but being that I have car payment, car insurance, rent, daycare, and all that, I'm like, hey, I can't afford that either right now. So I did find a company called Upsolve. I was very sketchy about it. I heard it on TikTok about this company, and I decided to go through Upsolve. So right now I'm currently going through that process. I filed bankruptcy on November 28th. I got my meeting coming up, my 341 meeting. So y'all just follow me along this journey. I will be talking about, finances, protecting your family. I am a licensed agent as well. But I'm gonna be going more to that, how God is funny. God is funny. If he wants you to do something, he gonna bring you all the way down until you do that call. And I am a witness to that. Even when you try to avoid it, he coming back for you. So, but I will be talking about that in upcoming videos, how God have been moving in my life, and he always been moving in my life, and I'm just so grateful for it. And I am just ready for this new year. I just feel it in my spirit that it's going to be a very good year. Very, very good year. I just feel it. I know something's going to happen because now I am in alignment with God. And the Holy Spirit just a few days ago gave me this analogy where I was heading to the post office, and I was using the Google Maps. But the Google Maps was not picking up on the address. It was like grayed out, like it couldn't tell me where to find this post office at because I needed to mail something. So I just started towards, it came on and then it went out. So I started in that direction, but it was grayed out, and I'm like, man, what's wrong with this Google Maps? Like, why is not telling me where to go? So I started driving, and then I drove a little bit, and then it popped back up, and the directions popped back up for me to head where I needed to go. So the Holy Spirit dropped right then and there. When you are not aligned with God's purpose for your life, you're not going to be able to hear him. You're not going to be able to hear him when you're not aligned with him. As soon as you become aligned with God's purpose for your life, you're going to hear him so clearly. That Holy Spirit going to be speaking to you, downloading you. So that's just like when the map finally picked up the directions, the lady was able to speak and tell me, okay, your location where you're going is 2 miles ahead, or whatever. And that's just like with God. When you're not aligned with him, you're not going to be able to hear him clearly at all. But once you become aligned, then you will be able to hear him, just like the Google Maps. And that's with anything. So I just want to come to you on this new year day, 1/1/2026, and encourage you to be more in line with God and his purpose for you. And once you do that, you're going to see the doors open, and it's going to be a beautiful thing. It really is. So until next time, I will be doing an update video about what went on with Upsolve and see did it actually work for me, this bankruptcy, once I have my 341 meeting, and tell you what to expect during that meeting, and what my experience was is through a Zoom call. So yeah, so just stay tuned because I'm new to this, and I am like really stepping out on faith, because anybody that know me, I am very vocal, and what you see is what you get. And I don't have no problem with talking to people and meeting new people, but it's just something about putting yourself out there online. And I know a lot of people face that fear, being judged online, but you know what? I'm serving God. I'm living for God, and he's the only one who could judge me, and he is the one that's going to take me to the next place in my life, not man. So you guys stay tuned, and subscribe if you like what you're hearing. Subscribe. I have a few links in my description, booking link for life insurance. So if you're looking for life insurance and you need coverage, yeah, you can book an appointment with me and we could talk about it. And I also have an ebook out as well. The link is in the description. Yeah, so I'm just sharing my experience, and I'm not anybody, but I am somebody, and I belong to God, and I know this for a fact. So when you know who you are and you know your worth, can't nobody take that away. Nobody. So until next time, I can't wait to, start engaging with other people and, hear people testimonies. I love hearing that. I love praising God and giving him the glory, because it's been plenty of times he could have took me out. And I'm just grateful that he let me live to see 40, because a lot of people that I went to school with, they're not here. But I'm just so grateful. And I thank God for letting him use me and giving me the courage to do so. And until next time, I will see y'all.